What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about Destined Rivals on the Pokemon Center. I have some interesting information to kind of show y'all a little bit. I know we had a restock of Destined Rivals last week on the Pokemon Center, but there might potentially be another one coming soon. Okay, before we get into this, I appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are closing in on 10k, like 500 subscribers away, almost there. Let's get it. All right, so I know last week we had a restock of Destined Rivals. It was like last Monday or something like that. I totally missed it. I literally got up like right as it ended. Horrible timing for me. But it seems like we're going to get another restock possibly here soon. You're probably talking about like, wait, what are you talking about? Well, let me kind of show you what I've been looking at. As I went live for that live last week, whenever I missed most of the Destined Rivals restock on the Pokemon Center, I was telling y'all that I was going to be paying attention to something, and it's a week later since this happened, okay? And we've always had this with these restocks. Whenever we've had Pokemon products kind of get restocked in the Pokemon Center, we already kind of knew Destined Rivals was going to get a restock because, what did I tell y'all before? It said in the description of the booster box, and I'm pretty sure like a couple other products too, but it said in the description being like, hey, this more inventory of this product will be available later this year. And that's kind of really what we're going to be looking at today, because if you go to the booster box as of right now, guess what it says? This is going to be an interesting statement. Pre-orders that were placed during the pre-order time frame will begin shipping in late May. More inventory of this product will be coming available later this year. It still says that statement in the description of the booster box. Now you're probably being like, oh, they already did the restock, this, that, and the other. But we had a similar product have the same exact thing that came up on it, and as if I can find it, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. If y'all don't know, for the longest time, the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETB, when it was alone by itself without having all this stuff in that it's with right now, is this kind of combination thing, whatever they're doing, I don't know. But it had the same exact thing happen. And if y'all don't remember, with Prismatic Evolutions, this thing came up like 3 to 4 times it got restocked in the Pokemon Center. So we had an absolute massive amount of restocks for this Pokemon Center ETB, Prismatic Evolutions. We kind of already knew that was going to happen. The Pokemon Center made a statement about it, everything like that, being like, oh, we're going to reprint Prismatic Evolution is going to go through our windows, our kind of ways of getting product out there, which one of them was the Pokemon Center. But it seems like with them saying the same thing as Destined Rivals, I'm assuming the next product they're going to focus on and try to get more out there is going to be the Destined Rivals booster box and Destined Rivals in general. Because if y'all don't know, as of right now, the booster box was sitting for over $400 for a while. It was sitting for over $400. It was crazy. And this set is not even that old. This set came out in May, the end of May. Set is not even 5 months old yet, and you have the booster box already being about $400. The Pokemon Center is definitely, or the Pokemon Company in general, definitely focusing on Destined Rivals booster boxes and Destined Rivals products just to kind of put more out there, because these prices are insanely high. I do know other products are kind of in a similar stance, like Mega Evolution's already like 320. I think there's a couple of like Surging Sparks like 300. Like all the booster boxes are crazy price. But Destined Rivals being that high, I'm assuming they're going to continue to print more through their Pokemon Center outlets, and just how that does, because they know if they go through distribution, guess what's going to happen? It won't help nothing with the booster boxes. They'll just get hyped up to market price, and nothing will really change about it. That's about it. But as we see, a lot of people are saying because of last week's restock, the booster box kept coming down. But a lot of people are saying that, but it was kind of already starting to come down since like a month ago. It hit its high of like 500. And ever since then, it's just been coming down. Last week, it did kind of help it out a little bit. As we see, it was sitting like around like 420 or 400. The next thing you know, it came down to 365 as it is right now. So it's continuing to having downward pressure on this. So if we do get another restock on the Pokemon Center, I'm assuming it will bring it down a little bit more, which is really good. We need this product to come down a little bit. And I've already bought in a lot of this. Like, I'm very bullish on this. I want this product to come down. If it comes down to a decent price, I will go heavy into this. I've told you I'm very bullish on Destined Rivals. I love Destined Rivals. But there's also other products that are to come up with this. As we see right here, it's very interesting the way the Pokemon Company does this. As we see right here, if we look at the top 3 products, that's the 3 that we're going to be focusing on. If we go to the booster bundles, yes, these were released last week too. They got restocked. Guess what it still says in the description? It says more inventory of this product will be available later this year. We do know the booster bundle came up last week as well with the booster box, but I'm assuming this is going to come up again. Now, guess what? If we go to another product that is the next one over, guess what it says? It says the same exact thing. And what is interesting as well too is the sleeve blisters did not get put up last week. I'm pretty sure, y'all let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty sure it was just a booster box and the booster bundles, but the sleeves did not come up. The sleeves came up for Journey Together last week. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, let me know down in the comments if I'm right or wrong. But as we see in the description of the sleeve blisters as well too, pre-orders that were placed during pre-order time frame will be getting shipping in late May. More inventory of this product will be coming available later this year. It says the same exact thing as the other products, so stay tuned for sometime throughout this next year or a couple months, like 2 more months we have over the year, we will getting another restock with them. I do want to kind of say this, maybe possibly I want to say right here, as we see, these 30 products are at the top of the list. So what does that mean? There might be a possibility of this happening soon, maybe by the end of the month. I'm not 100% sure when this is going to happen, but this is something to kind of look out for. And just because we've already had the same kind of instance before, some people are going to be like, oh no, this ain't going to happen. We already had a restock. Prismatic Evolutions, Pokemon Center, ETB, it continued to say it. Then after that, one time it didn't say it. So I'm assuming it's going to happen the same thing with this. We will be continuing to get restocks until it doesn't say it. Y'all are going to be asking me, oh, is the Destined Rivals Pokemon Center ETB going to be coming up? As we see right now, it doesn't really say anything about restocks coming, which kind of sucks in my opinion, because I know people do want the ETBs and stuff like that, because I know they are very limited. In the booster boxes, you can kind of get out in the wild. Just the price of these are kind of crazy. The other thing too that is really interesting as well too is if we go to sleeve blisters, as we see, these sleeve blisters are still a little bit pricey. As we see right here, it's kind of crazy. But if we go to the booster bundle, the booster bundle actually had a good amount of a dip last week. It had probably about it was at like $55, came down to like 52, so about down to like 5%, maybe less than that percent dip. But the booster box is really what I'm thinking they're focusing on right now, in my personal opinion. So we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, I went through a lot of these products, and this is the only one that says the more inventory of this product will become available this year. So I'm assuming they will be focusing on Destined Rivals, as why I stated earlier. The main thing that I probably think they'll focus on next, as we don't see right now, but we will probably see more in the future, will probably be the Mega Evolutions booster box, because as we know right now, if y'all don't know, these booster boxes are around like $320. I'm pretty sure they came down to like $300, which is nice in my opinion. Finally a good amount of a pullback. So I think this will be the next product I'll be focusing on, just how high the prices are right now for these booster boxes. We are kind of in that release time of these sets to still get reprints and everything like that. The interesting thing that it's going to be is how much will they continue to put out there for the booster boxes, and also will they just be restocking them through the Pokemon Center, or will they actually be sending them through distribution? In my honest opinion, I don't really think they'll be sending them through distribution. It's a possibility, they still could, of course, especially with the prices they are right now. But at the same time, like I said earlier, with distribution, let's say they do get a restock of Destined Rivals, let's say they do, but we all know how distribution works. They charge the people a little bit below market price, and that's pretty much how it goes. That's one thing that really sucks about it, depending how much they really send to distribution and everything like that. But we're in such a really bull market right now that I don't really think it will really have an effect too much on the price. We'll just have to have it come down naturally, because I just think we will have these booster boxes come down naturally. The one thing that is going to be interesting to see how it affects it is how much will they come down. I mean, at the end of the day, I've said this before, for Destined Rivals to come down, Mega Evolution has to come down, for Mega Evolution has to come down, Journey Together has to come down, like all of those sets have to come down before some of these other ones can come down, because it would not make no type of sense if Destined Rivals is lower priced than Journey Together. Do you see what I'm saying here? It's not gonna how that's gonna work. So we'll really have to see what the Pokemon company does about this. I believe they will do something. They already have done something, put them up on the Pokemon Center, but they didn't last too long. Hopefully it lasts long this time. Have to see what happens, but I just kind of want to state that out there because it's very, very interesting to see this. And like I said, we've seen the same exact thing before with the Prismatic Evolutions ETB. I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing with these booster boxes. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. Appreciate if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Peace.